Like, is she there just to produce kids and to give him that family image?
Hugh Jackman is 100% on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' side and can't wait to be deposed. Meanwhile, America Ferrera?
Well, Hugh Jackman has just spoken out, sorta, and he's 100% behind Blake and Ryan. We've got to get into the details.
It turns out that Blake, despite the glamorous facade of Ryan's perfect marriage, has a lavender love story with many layers of mysteries, and the truth is now rapidly emerging. Hugh Jackman recently altered the plot by withdrawing his silent support for Blake and Ryan's dramatic lawsuit against Justin Baldoni.
And the fact that they have no evidence, you know what they're calling it now? A undetectable smear campaign. You can't see it. There's no evidence of it.
The entertainment world has been horrified by the disturbing allegations made against some of its most well-known celebrities, including Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, following an explosive lawsuit filed by actor and filmmaker Justin Baldoni. What started out as a rumor of artistic disagreements and conflict quickly escalated into a dramatic legal battle in which Hugh Jackman is accused of sexual misconduct and his reputation is purposefully harmed, while Baldoni falsely accuses Lively and Reynolds of slander.
Frustrated, but they had no choice but to comply because Reynolds had already taken full control of.
From making fun of each other in interviews to teasing each other on social media to working together on blockbuster hits like Wolverine and Deadpool, fans all over the world were captivated by the charming, never-ending conflict between Hollywood's most popular odd couple, two megastars to the world. However, Jackman's carefully kept persona is quickly failing, and he is no longer amused. He is preparing to speak, and what he says could ruin Ryan Reynolds' entire.
Been around Ryan for years, and now he might be legally obligated.
Insiders assert that the friendship was a carefully orchestrated charade, despite the fact that Reynolds and Jackman were the ideal couple and their public banter was obvious, funny, lighthearted, and solidly rooted in friendship. The tipping point was closer than anybody realized, as Jackman had long been tired of Reynolds' incessant antics behind closed doors.
There's livelihoods to feel important. But guys, this toxic pattern didn't just start recently. Apparently, it's been Ryan's MO.
The showman, Reynolds, always liked being the center of attention and made sure Jackman knew it, whether it was in interviews, press tours, or promotional materials. According to Jackman's close associates, the alleged dispute was never as harmless as fans allegedly thought Jackman's alleged friendly ribbing was. Following allegations that Reynolds orchestrated every encounter for his own gain, Jackman was demoted to the role of the good sport.
If the nice pool character was meant to mock Baldoni, then it's safe to say that everyone on set knew it. So Hugh was forced to participate in what was essentially workplace bullying disguised as comedy.
During a press event, Reynolds publicly humiliated the actor in one of the most awkward situations. Director Justin Baldoni Jackman reportedly felt pressured to participate even though the skit went against his values. He had always enjoyed lifting others up instead of pulling them down for laughs. Thus it seems that the episode startled Jackman, and their friendship changed significantly.
Hugh was also pressured to attend the It Ends With Us premiere, a movie he had nothing to do with, just to show support for Reynolds and Lively. And while this was happening, Baldoni was reportedly being kept in the basement and forced to arrive early to avoid interaction with the Reynolds-Lively.
Reynolds reportedly thrived on control, both off-set and on, supervised his co-stars' relationships, and ensured that anyone who dared to dispute his spotlight was pushed out. Even though Jackman was a well-known celebrity in his own right, Reynolds' charm machine kept him imprisoned.
Tortoise interference with contract and civil extortion goes well beyond the nice pool character and implies that a Lively Baldoni.
It appears that silence may be coming to an end. Some argue that he remained silent for years out of respect for his career, while others believe he did so to protect Reynolds' reputation.
Now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, seeking more than $400 million in damages, accusing them of defamation and extortion.
When Lively sued Baldoni for sexual harassment, Reynolds' wife Blake, and the film industry were incensed. However, the situation escalated when Baldoni responded against Lively and Reynolds Baldoni with a $400 million slander lawsuit. Hugh Jackman got caught in the middle of what was allegedly a planned smear attempt to destroy him by the
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, will be deposed, and I suspect that might be making Ryan Reynolds extremely nervous, and I'll tell you why.
Hugh Jackman was tangentially involved in the promotion of It Ends With Us, the film that is currently the focus of an upcoming lawsuit. But that relationship quickly changed when Jackman was abruptly and formally removed. It appears that Jackman's involvement in this legal issue was actually a coincidence. Supporters were shocked by the conduct, and why would Hugh Jackman, an actor who is generally friendly and appears to be uninvolved, be involved in such a matter? How could he have anticipated that he would be vulnerable? Legal examination? According to testimonies that have surfaced, he revealed all of these texts, and the response is that it seems to be far from innocent in a twist that no one saw coming. There are rumors circulating in Hollywood that Jackman may have secretly committed the ultimate betrayal, revealed startling information about Ryan Reynolds.
Leaked all these text messages?
According to career-ending sources, a collection of hacked text exchanges showed that the information was very sensitive and might even include evidence of intimate talks or long-forgotten texts. Reynolds' alleged unethical behavior behind closed doors was not only noteworthy, it was the kind of thing. Details that could destroy the carefully manicured image Reynolds has put so much effort into.
According to Hugh Jackman, in case you were unaware, he recently divorced his wife of 27 years. Her name is Deborah Lee Furness. 27 years is a very long time to be.
Jackman's years of working with Reynolds and his ties to both sides have made him an important witness. Legal experts say his evidence could be important in determining who is speaking the truth regarding Jackman's claims. Observe behind-the-scenes incidents where Reynolds and Baldoni's feelings flared up. Importantly, he may have seen Reynolds take drastic steps to protect his reputation at the expense of another person's
crafted persona. Because behind the scenes, he's reportedly insecure, controlling, and vindictive. Even his ex-wife, Scarlett Johansson, has hinted at this.
For over a decade, Jackman was Reynolds' unofficial sidekick, but that period is over. Jackman has severed all relations with Reynolds, according to those close to him, and there is no longer any manufactured or taunted behavior. Since Hugh Jackman is the one who can expose the truth underneath Reynolds' charming exterior, he is afraid that feuds would no longer offer protection.
Reynolds' controlling behavior isn't limited to makeup artists. He's also rumored to have pushed a director out of the Deadpool franchise completely.
The Nice Pole bombshell is like a nightmare, a real Hollywood horror story that has shook the industry, according to Justin Baldoni's lawsuit. The actors claim that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds planned a concerted attempt to harm his professional reputation by accusing him of sexually predatory behavior, centered on alleged insulting comments made by Baldoni regarding Blake's weight and sexual use. Accusations of using derogatory language in business meetings, which Baldoni flatly denies, asserting that the conversations were either misinterpreted or, in some cases, never took place.
During the development, production, and marketing of It Ends With Us, a drama about TV, Baldoni often touted his credentials as a feminist and ally to women. Marvel and Disney declined to comment.
There is a fascinating transitional region between fact and fiction, but no one expected a superhero parody to be a major factor in a real legal battle. As legal teams investigated the allegations that were making the rounds at Ends With Us. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let's talk about it. If you're feeling the vibe, hit that like button. And if you're new to the fam, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop the latest and greatest. Thanks for tuning in.